Welcome to League of Legends Real Patch Notes. I'm your host, DMFF. Today, we begin our real patch notes for League of Legends. These notes aim to nerf just about every champion, and I'm just the man to do it. Each release of real patch notes will feature 10 champions, so all of them will get the much needed love they deserve. Before we get started, why haven't you subscribed yet? Data shows that most of my viewers aren't subscribed. It's free, it's easy, and you'll be able to view great content such as this. It really helps the channel grow, so subscribe today. Irelia. We all know the old joke, nerf Irelia. Another champ stronger? Nerf Irelia. Well, that's what we're doing today. You all know how Irelia works. Her Q being able to refresh cooldown while hitting a marked target is too much mobility. So we're taking that away from her. Her Q on marked champions will now consume the mark and heal for an additional 30% for bonus AD. Up next we have Jax. Jax is one of the split-pushing Grandmasters. Jax's kit relies on his third strike to deliver most of his damage in skirmishes. We're toning that back a bit, and making it so that the third strike no longer scales with AP, and will be a flat amount with each rank of the skill. Now, Garen. It comes as no surprise to see that Garen is getting a nerf. The man literally can build AD and crit and still be tanky. That changes now. Garen starts with an item called Garen's Sword that can be upgraded throughout the course of the game. Doesn't that remind you of someone else that no one ever gets played? Victor! Excuse me. In return, Garen cannot build any items that grant AD or crit chance. Oh, and his Q no longer silences. And his ult no longer does true damage. Gangplank ult is no longer global, because fuck globals. They're a toxic gameplay mechanic. We, at League of Legends, hate toxicity. So we must rid the game of this type of atrocity. His new alt range is now about the same alt range as what Galio's is. Ezreal has a global, but we're allowing him to keep it. However, after the same range as Galio's ult, the damage it can deal will start to decay over 3 seconds, reaching 20% of the original base damage after those 3 seconds. Next up we have Elise, who is a spider. Any type of leaping ability, such as Rengar Leap, such as Zac E, if they land on top of her, it immediately deals true damage equal to her maximum HP. Squish that spider! Graves has been feeling a bit too tanky lately. True Grit has been removed from his E, Quick Draw, and has been replaced with True Spit. When his dash ends, Graves spits his cigar in a line at the direction he dashed in the same range as the dash. If it collides with an enemy unit, it sets the target ablaze, dealing 10% bonus AD magic damage over 3 seconds. Something about Jin's smug counting and kit in general is just a recipe for anyone to tilt into oblivion. Jin's Whisper, which is his pistol passive, fourth shot no longer deals increased damage to lower health enemies. Fuck that assassination. No more of that. Additionally, Jin ults will no longer give him a wider field of view. Manually move your map like everyone else, Jin. Have you ever been an ADC and just walked just past Riverline to get CS, only to have a fucking horse run at you 0.1 seconds later from top lane that you just saw in there? Horses are just too fast. Hecarim is a horse. Horses don't wear boots. Horseshoes, maybe. But League of Legends doesn't have horseshoes. Hecarim can no longer build boots, joining Cassiopeia in that regard. His base move speed will also be lowered by 5. Speaking of fast horses, though, Lilia has been a new horse that's also a bit too fast, and, well, is a fucking horse. Fawn. Deer. Whatever she is, she also cannot be building boots. Additionally, her E, which is her swirl seed, no longer rolls endlessly. the seed will stop and fade away if the seed does not collide with any units or walls after 4,000 range. Thank you for tuning in today to this episode of Real League of Legends Patch Notes. Want more real patch notes like these? Smash those motherfucking like and subscribe buttons today. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.